Hi. Yes. So, welcome to my closing thoughts on San Francisco and LA Tech Week. So, this is our first LA and San Francisco Tech Week, wrapping up here in Los Angeles now. So, just wanted to give some of my thoughts on what I saw and the people I met and the things that were going on during the last 2 weeks. It's been a lot of fun for the most part. Um, Traveling can also, can be a little wear and tear. But when you get to meet people in person and you really get to see people and network with them, it's nothing quite like it. So really made some great connections. Starting off with San Francisco, really had some great connections made there to really move forward our company and what we're doing. And really had some really good people meeting there to help us with our events. So you'll start hearing more about how we're going to bring more technology and making more our events a lot easier for people to network and to communicate with each other when they attend our events. So we've got some really exciting things coming up there to talk about, some great meetings, and we're going to keep moving forward. And we talked to some people also with some great payment systems to help people out, people who are, are independent contractors, freelancers, who are influencers, musicians, artists who have problems getting their royalties and getting the right payments. We met someone with some great technology there. You'll learn more about that coming up. And that was in San Francisco. And then there was a great responsibility and AI panel in San Francisco that I had the fortunate opportunity to attend. There were some great people talking about AI and the promise of AI, but also the responsibility that people need to keep in mind when they are using AI, because a lot of people are just using it now and they're using it to their benefit, of course, like I am. And I'm always looking for ways to use AI, ChatGPT to save time. But on on a larger scale, there's a lot of people that might not be using it in a responsible way. So there was some great panel talking about different standards that were debated and talked about and suggested between the government, the private sector, and nonprofits, how all of them can work together to use AI to benefit everyone and benefit society, and increase productivity, of course. So it's increasing productivity right now, but there's a lot of things that it can do more than just increase productivity. It can make solve a lot of different problems, and we can advance and find different cures for different diseases faster using AI. So the responsibility in AI panel was very good in San Francisco. And then when got to Los Angeles, that was a lot of fun. So wrapping up Los Angeles today, leaving Los Angeles today. So was able to meet some great people at our event, our meetup event that we had on Wednesday. Met some great people there, some investors, met some developers, and met some great people that we're going to stay in touch with, communicated with them what we're doing, showed them our new websites, what we're doing for 2025 in Las Vegas, and some other things that the projects we're doing next year, revolving around, bringing people together at our conferences, educating people, letting people know, and sponsors know that, our events are now going to come back, and we're going to have some really good players and big speakers and bigger people who are more who are experts in the field, blockchain, DPIN, and a lot of technologies, real world assets, tokenization of real world assets, digital twins, DPIN. There's going to be NFTs, and we're going to be talking about all those different technologies. And with Bitcoin, I was just talking to someone last night, and we're just talking about NFT. When I just mentioned NFTs, someone mentioned NFTs last night, and I just let them know about Bitcoin ordinals, which are pretty similar two NFTs, but using Bitcoin instead of Ethereum. And the person really didn't know about that. So it's always good to educate people about what's going on. Not everyone can get a grasp of everything. So that's what it's all about, networking with people and, just letting people know what's going on and learning from people and learn about them, what's going on and what they're doing. So I met some great people who are developers, who are marketers, people who are in technology, met a few investors, and met a few really great platforms. And so that was what I was doing on the final day. Got to get some for my final day. My final day is Friday, but Tech Week is going on until Sunday, but I have to get back and get back to work. So I can't stay until Sunday, but there's still weekend events. So in San Francisco and in Los Angeles, the Tech Week went from Monday to Sunday each week, and they went back to back. So it was a lot of intense meetings with people, but that was very intense as having all the lineups of all the people who are coming. It's really amazing how many people attended both Tech Weeks. And it's very exciting to see that people are want to connect and want to communicate with each other to see how best we can work together and be more productive. And that's really the main thing. Increasing productivity is the goal. And making sure that we're streamlining what we're doing, being more efficient, trying to make more savings and increase what we're saving from a business standpoint, saving our funds so that we're utilizing them more effectively. Now, that's really the goal, and making sure that while we're doing that, we're being as productive as we can. So I got to meet someone who was really good at AI, so and with different prompts. So that was exciting to meet someone like that. Younger people who are really up with technical abilities. It's really great to see and meet these people. And you really can only do this in person. How many people can you meet in a webinar and really get to know them? So, on a webinar, you can be on for 2 hours and not really get to know anyone. But in 10 minutes, I got to know someone, got their LinkedIn, or whatever communications, business cards, or whatever they have. And so we can stay in touch and then, do follow-ups and then be able to talk to each other more in depth after we met each other. So that's really was something that was very a positive takeaway from it, meeting great people and meeting great technologies. So I was able to meet people last night who are developers and who are looking for opportunities to work with us in Las Vegas and doing different things at our upcoming 2025 events. And then also, talking to people who are very interested in doing, community building events. So, like-minded people who want to do community building events like what we're doing is great to see and great to get to know them. So one of the great things and one of the interesting things that I saw last night as it wrapped up was the zero knowledge aspect of technology and blockchain. And using zero knowledge is something that's really starting to come to the forefront, ZK for short. And I got to meet some people there who are doing ZK and doing AI and using AI for avatars and to speak. And you can create celebrity avatars. You can use celebrity avatars. And they had a little party there last night. Get to see some demos and get to meet some great people to connect with on the technology side, and met some developers too. So it's always good to meet developers and see their background and how they can really be people to really get your ideas off the ground. So just like having engineers in the physical world to help you, engineer your projects. You also need developers in the online world, in the blockchain world, to help you develop your projects. So it's always good to meet developers. And the weather's been great. Los Angeles, the weather's really been nice getting to that. So had no complaints with the weather. Even San Francisco, the weather was very nice there too. It was great to see that I was fortunate to be there during Fleet Week. So all the Blue Angels were flying over the city. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. I saw all these jets going over. And then, just saw the Blue Angels fly over in San Francisco. So that was kind of fun on the weekend before I left to come to LA. So overall, it's been really fantastic, and I'm glad I did it. It's my first time that I've done tech weeks back to back and like this. And it's something that I probably would do again with, changing a few things up, seeing, you always, with your first time, you're going to be making a few things that you want to tweak. But for overall, it was very good. You just have to make sure that you're ready for the attrition rate, because there's so many events going on that you think you're going to have a lot of people who book your event, but they might show up only for like 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and then they leave and they go to another event. So the thing is that you have to be used to that. So you have to make sure that you're networking with these people, talking and meeting with these people, because you don't know if they're going to leave to go to another event during Tech Week, because there's hundreds of events going on at the same time simultaneously every day for 7 days. So that's what I was talking about. It's very intense. So you can get overwhelmed, but if you pick some of the really great events and know what you're looking for, it can be very rewarding and very productive time. So I had a very productive time, and that's my takeaway that from these 2 weeks. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope everyone out there will subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you like, and smash the like button if you like these talks. I'm going to keep doing more of these live talks now. We were doing some things that were more pre-recorded, and I wanted to, change things up a little bit and start doing some more live kind of chats to give you my feelings as I'm in the moment, so to speak. So you'll be seeing more of these as we move forward. And so this is David from City Blockchain Summit channel, our YouTube channel. You can check out all of our older videos and some of our different types of promos that we have on the channel. So please subscribe and like, and we'll see you soon. So have a great weekend.